cool. So today is a special day. Here, Tanike, she wants to tell you something very, very important. She made a wonderful poster. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. Yes, because we are in the hallway. So, yeah. Maybe, yes. Can you go back a little bit? Move back.
Oh.
Yes. Then, you can go. So what's happening here? Tomorrow is February 1st, and Mr. Ishiwata will publish his first ebook. The first and second is the first one is 英語を本気でものにするための心の会 and the second one is 英語を本気でものにするための学習法 and they will be published in Kindle store. Kindle. Hi, Kaz. I heard you are going to give a speech in MIS about this book.
Yes.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm already. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I like his character very much. Yeah. Your classmate was here. Shinji, can you come?
No.
No.
No way.
He's so busy. Yeah.
I can't say. I can't say. Yes.
Okay. Alright, now Ayu is there. Later she's coming. And Satomi is one of our classmates. Okay. His classmate? Yeah? Is he a good classmate? Yes. Yeah. He leads your class very much. Very well. I think so.
And he always say something.
Say something. Yeah, he's so happy. I don't prepare anything. Okay? Thank you. Sorry. Can you prove that he's a nice leader?
Yeah, he was a nice leader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In what way?
In what way?
Nice dancer too.
Yes.
Not that nice.
Yeah. Have you ever watched his dance?
No, I haven't.
You can enjoy.
Yeah,
very much.
He wears the Muji. Same level?
Yeah, maybe this is better.
There.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I want him. Why he was a good leader? Why? It's difficult to explain.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
Everybody likes him. Why?
He is very honest and always try doing best.
Best. Yeah.
His English is so good. Sometimes it's difficult to understand. But he always tries to help. His English is not good. As a leader, he always tries to help what he wants to say. Remember.
His attitude.
Yeah, I think
He supports the members.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are one of the greatest dancers and directors.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for taking care of her.
Yeah.
Taking care of your advisor, Michi. She's not here today.
Yeah, really.
Having a good time outside.
Yeah, I know his off day today.
But you should come. Thank you. I'm all alone today. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, now. Yes, okay. Okay, so tonight we are going to give a speech. So, what's the title?
Title.
Speech today?
I'm not decided.
Oh, not yet.
Title is not decided.
Oh, I see.
Title is first book.
First book. Okay. Alright, so it's a secret, yeah? You are going to talk about that. You want to tell something about that?
What?
Yeah. Was it? Yeah, I'm going to interview tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow. It's special night for you. Yeah. Was it difficult to set up a company? Was
No.
it easy?
Sometimes we have some problem, change the program, but we like that kind of program. So it's not hard for us to publish a
Yeah, you want to say hello? Yeah.
Hello, my name is Matt Russo. I'm a teacher here at Forward. How's everybody out there in the world doing? Have you met everyone else? I don't know. I just got here.
And you just started the ALL teaching?
Yes, we actually just finished an ALL class right now.
Yeah, you made an ALL debut
That was on Monday.
on Monday. Thank you for helping us.
No problem.
I
Thank
heard
you
you
for
are a
having
very
me.
strict teacher.
I am only sometimes strict.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah. This place is not so good. So here. But it's sometimes helpful because you can get other people's comments. Okay. Yeah. But it's not difficult. Problem. Yes. Okay.
We can enjoy the program. We can enjoy moving the program.
Sure.
So far, no problem. I mean, no big problem. Many problems. Yeah, I'm simply wondering, I'm going to interview tomorrow night, but how can you find authors? Isn't it the most difficult part?
So these are very
So you go to the parties and find people?
I'm going to wear this every day.
Yeah, your first
Everybody has a wonderful comment.
So, Mr. Nagae, he is a very popular blogger. I'm amazed that you could get in touch with him.
It's just sent on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just sent.
Can we? Sure.
Yeah, right. Very.
He wanted to make it. Oh.
Yeah, he liked the show, and he requested someone help. So I can help.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yes.
Really, good timing.
Yes.
This jacket is awesome.
I bought it before I quit the company 1 month ago. So I don't work for the company. So I was stretch on the internet. 2 years I had it. I never stretch. It brother doesn't stretch. So I can. I got that.
It was so simple.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Now, what other books are you thinking?
Now, see from many some books. One book is Mr. Ryoichi's student of Koa.
Oh!
Not book.
Picture book. Ah, yeah, he's a good photographer.
And the model of picture is I.
Are you the lady who was just talking before, right before?
This Friday we go to where?
Next Friday? you're going to
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, yes.
we will go to college to take pictures of Ayu. Oh, I see. It's gonna be Mr. Ishiwata's 英語学習法 plus.
It's as a
Okay.
kind of.
Plus additional bonus book.
Yes. We want to try. Teacher was easy to cover space, so we will try many kinds of new things. So it's a one time.
So can we send you something? Thank you very much. I just want you to go in and the students are Kenji Suzuki.
Name is
Hi.
Kenji Suzuki. Not Kenji Suzuki, Kenji Aizu.
Kenji Aizu. Yeah. Who are we talking about? Who's Kenji Suzuki?
Sorry. One of our students. Yes. Okay. This is MIS class on Thursday. Now they are having a small talk. Okay.
It was hard to catch your voice because it's here. It's there, yeah. Okay, so how are you everyone? I'm just starting my class soon. I'll start the class in 1 minute. Okay, I have to get ready, alright? Okay, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. Please take a seat. Okay, nice to meet you. Are you joining us? No? You're not joining us? Okay. So, you were just walking by. Would you like to say anything?
I already said hi.
Hi.
Hi. This is MIS class, Mr. Ishiwata's, Mr. Makoto, Ishiwata Makoto special.
Makoto Ishiwata.
Special. And this is our first time to actually visit Mr. Ishiwata's class. And I'm going to interview you later.
All right, okay. Tomorrow, right?
Yes, tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, please enjoy his live class. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Denise. I guess some of you are wondering what's happening, right? You have to read my blog posts. Tonight, there's a special program, Ustream program, all right? So teaching Mr. Ishiwata's MIS class. Just for first maybe 30 minutes or so, all right? But anyway, I like to conduct the class as usual. I like to have people who are prepared with freestyle speech to stand up here and give speech, all right? And then later on, we're going to study Steve Jobs' speech to improve our way of speaking, okay? Now, before I begin, I would like to just tell you, once again, welcome. And I really like to say thank you so much for your hard work you demonstrated last Sunday. Was it last Sunday? Nobody remembers. Was it 2 weeks ago? Wow, time flies. That's like, to me, it's like just last week. How did you enjoy your mini presentation? No. You must enjoy it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, thank you very much. I was really impressed. I always tell students this. If you're going to prepare something to show, you should do it professionally. You know, you might not be getting money from them, but you should give the audience something that is worth attending, right? And I think the quality of the presentation is improving, and I decided to improve the quality of our organization too, and events too. Because everybody's working so hard, I feel like 3 hours is too short now. Maybe next time, our mini presentation day will be longer. 2 different events. One specifically for mini presentation, the other specifically for something else. Not just presentations, but we're going to have an exciting time together. Okay? All thanks to you. Thank you very much. And speaking of thanking to everyone, I would like to thank especially Kaz and Tanike for helping me to finally publish my books. If you know, for the past 3 years or more, maybe 4 years, I have been struggling to complete my books, or one book, but unsuccessfully. Because every time I start writing, I think, oh, this is great, but in the middle, I scrap everything. No, not that. I could never finish it. Last year in January, I wrote something with determination that I'm going to finish my book, because last year was the year of the dragon. The year of the dragon, right? With that energy, I'm going to finish it, I declared. I went to the mountain for 1 week and finished the first 100 pages, but scrapped it. So never completed. But this time, tomorrow, sorry for that advertisement, but tomorrow, 2 books are going to be published at one time. 2 books. 4 years, nothing. Just last 2 months, they worked so hard to compile my blog post into 2 books. So 2 books. In May, 1 more book. So in 1 year, 3 books. Last 3 years, no book. This is life. All thanks to you. Anyway, let me just finish my short speech. I would like to start with this, as usual. How many of you are ready to give speeches? Please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Okay, I would like to begin today with a special speaker, Wakana. Can you be ready? And I'm going to introduce you soon. I want her to get ready. And then Kaz next. The first speaker, Wakana, second speaker, Kaz. And once again, the other speakers, please keep raising your hand. If you want to be on the Ustream program, keep raising your hand. The first 2 speakers agreed to be on Ustream. Would you like to be on Ustream? Okay, the third speaker, would you like to be? Fourth speaker? Please? Which one? Okay, and 6, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We plan to broadcast it until 9 o'clock or so. Alright. So, you know how to... Yes. Everything should be fine. Okay. So as usual, your time is 3 minutes. Time is limited. I have to stop you when the time comes. I have to do this. And then you have to wrap up your speech, okay? And I will prepare a stopwatch. 3 minutes. So the speaker should start. If you want to start from here, that's fine. If you want to start from here, that's fine too. But make sure you get out of your comfort zone. Come out and make a speech. Do you understand? All right? So this doesn't mean that you have to stand behind the table all the time. Okay? Got it? And is it ready? Yes. Okay. All right. Are you sure? Yeah. Doesn't show.
I just made a slide the slide before.
But does it work? Would you like to check the slide? It's not connected. It never shows. Wakana-sama. All right. While she is getting ready, let me give a little bit of formal introduction of her. How many of you read my blog yesterday? Thank you. So those people know. She joined Dream Award 3 last night. Out of how many participants? How many participants joined?
411.
411 participants. She was one of the 7 finalists. And ladies and gentlemen, yesterday she won the 3rd prize. Big hand.
Okay.
Would you like to start? And I don't know how much he's going to talk about, so I'm going to be keeping my... Okay, all right, special for the 3rd prize winner. But I'll be strict with you at the end. Okay. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our
Hi, everyone. I am Wakana Nukui. And today I'm going to talk about my miracle experience about last night. Do you have a dream?
Yes, I have a dream. Do you know him? Dr. Muhammad Yunus helped people from Grameen Bank. He's the one, not rich, but it's enough to live. So he started microfinance bank and became a very great bank worldwide. And he got Nobel Peace Prize 2006. And I was very much moved what he did. And my dream related about it. And you may award. Because sometimes when you want to make a dream come true, you need to have money. So I was lacking money to do that. So I applied for that. Because you know Watanabe in a restaurant chain, and Mr. Watanabe founder, he started to do this Yume Hour to give us a chance to make a dream come true. And one of the judges, Dr. Muhammad Yunus, also came from the very famous people judge. And he got prize. They started Social Yunus Foundation, so I can get investment from them. So before I applied for that, I was kind of excited because I wanted to get it. So I applied for that, and somehow I went through first stage, second stage, third stage. Then I became a finalist out of 400 years. And for the finalist, in Budokan, in front of 8,000 people. So I had to make a presentation like 8 minutes. So I got only 8 minutes to speak my dream. So I was so nervous because before this hour, I was pretty much busy. So I was in Cambodia and back and forth. So wasn't much time to prepare. So that was speech, my turn. And finally, I got the third hour. I was going to explain my dream, but maybe not quickly. Okay, so what is my dream is I'm doing something about developing countries for women to be independent. So when I went to Cambodia first time, I found 2 problems: position of women and the chance of, because there are so many companies, foreign companies getting into Cambodian market, but those companies order graphic design to other countries like Thai, Vietnam, so they are losing profit that they're supposed to get. So I thought, then on the other hand, like women, like so many prostitution, hard work. So I thought I want to create some jobs for women, like something women can have dreams. So I started to have organized design contest in Cambodia. And my business model is having contests, and I got so many designs. Then I sell design to companies, and the company makes products, and the company is going to pay us design license fee, and part of the fee I pay back to Cambodian. So I solved those 2 problems through my business. So that's what I explained last night. So this is in the end, I just show what I did in Cambodia. Those Cambodian women design. And in Cambodia, there are no art class at school, but they have so much really beautiful talent. This is making products. And now those products are made. Those women in developing countries have a dream now. And their dream equals to my dream. Thank you very much.
Almost as long as yesterday's presentation. 30 seconds. You're lucky you had a chance to listen to everything. All right, any comments, any questions? Let's start from here. And as usual, let's do some evaluation of her speech. But I'd like you to just, whatever comments, questions you have, welcome. Please be as normal as possible. You're so quiet. Okay? No questions? No comments? Yes.
What is the difficulty to dream come true point?
No. Okay.
For me, many difficulties. I told if I started to talk, maybe I need one night. Basically, money. Because going to Cambodia and come back and going to another country, because like airplane fee is not like train fee, so everything is very expensive. So, first month.
Great question. All right. Yes.
All right. It was a quite impressive presentation.
Thank you very much.
You're great. And my question is, how do you describe the characteristic of the design which Cambodia women? I mean, what kind of characteristics Cambodia about Cambodia women's design? I'd like to have your explanation or
I mean,
the point that you pick up.
At the design contest, we have the same assignment as
Perhaps this question is anything special from Cambodia? I mean, anything in particular about designs coming from Cambodia?
Yeah, if you compare the design of Japanese women with Cambodian.
Innocent, pure, and colorful.
Innocent, pure, and colorful. Great. Good question too. Anything else?
How can we get their photos?
Oh, from website.
You can definitely talk to her. She will tell you a lot about how to get things from the website. It's available. Yes.
How can we find?
Like a Blooming Light or Dream Girls Project.
Dream Girls Project. It's easy for everyone to remember. After me, repeat after me. Dream Girls Project. Remember. Okay. One more question. Yes.
I think there are other countries also have the same programs in the world.
That's right.
Why do you choose and interested in Cambodia?
I have some reasons, and first, I got very much moved Cambodian people. Also, when I went to World Heritage Angkor Wat, I found a beautiful design. I thought Cambodian Asians had a really great artistic talent. So that's why I started. Also, in Cambodia, population is like 1/10 of Japanese population. So market size is good for me because when try to do some business in Cambodia, I can have big impact in Cambodia if market size is kind of small. If I started in China, maybe no one knows it, but in Cambodia, like when we organized it, TV station come and the minister of Cambodia came, so many people come. So that's why. So, but if I have business, great business, if timing is better and my business goes well, I want to do another country same thing.
Okay, time's up. But let me just give you my comments. Okay, everybody's here to improve your presentation skills, and she's one of the leaders among us to show it, right? And she got some prize yesterday, the third prize. And also, was it clear that she got support from Dr. Yunus? How much we will know later, but decided that she will be supported by him. The first person in the world getting money from his particular new fund. Yes. Congratulations. Yes. All thanks to her efforts, and her efforts include the efforts studying here, making presentations too, right? Besides hard work. All right. Now, so I have to be tough on her because I really think she can be much better because she has the ability now. Can you believe it? I just met her like 5 o'clock, and I just asked, if you're joining my class, would you like to make a speech? And she said, oh, okay. She just made it. Yeah, but she had a class until maybe 6 o'clock or something. Okay. So she had just maybe 1 hour, so she was sitting there. I know it was really tiring for her yesterday, but she was sitting without eating, having anything, and she made it. Yes, that's the ability you could get, you know. And she proved it in Cambodia. Just 3 days ago, you told me that she was supposed to be giving a lecture or a speech, keynote speech, in front of 300 people. But then the turnout became bigger. 682 people or something, almost 700 people came. And she was asked to do it suddenly in English. Originally, she was planning to do it in Japanese. But she was asked to do it in English, and she did it. And she wasn't really nervous about it. All because of her efforts. So efforts pay off. Okay? Now, too long, I'm sorry. I have to talk about how to improve. After talking about all great things, I really think so many things could have been done about your presentation yesterday. As for presentation yesterday, you can watch it on MTV, Channel 4 or something, right? Next month. But anyway, quickly. Channel 12.
Television Tokyo.
Television Tokyo, sorry. Okay.
March 20, from 9 o'clock in the morning.
March
20.
March 20th, 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Dreams from the morning. March 20th. Okay. Now, just quickly, my comments about yesterday. If you're interested, of course, we can talk longer. Manner and matter could have been improved. As for matter, I wanted her to talk about process clearly. Today, well, let me just talk about yesterday. Process. Oh, yes. And needs. And benefits for the listeners. She was talking about project. She just did now too. And that was a bit unclear. Your questions actually helped her realize what was lacking. She needs to talk about the process. Why Cambodia? Why she started? Of course, time limitation. So you have to really choose the topic. But you have to make sure about the process. And then you have to make sure about the needs. Today, one of the questions was also, what are the difficulties? The first question was, what are the difficulties? You have to make sure what the difficulty is. And your great answer is, maybe I can spend one whole night. But money, yes, you have to answer money. So that's the next point. This point, needs. What do you need? Money. And then, people may want to pay the money for their own benefits too. The benefit doesn't have to be financial benefits, any benefits, but why do people need to support her, right? Giving her money. So, the third step was to talk about benefits, not just for Cambodian girls, not just for her, but for the audience. So once again, 3 things in the presentation I thought was kind of unclear was the first, process, second, needs, third, benefits. What's the first one? Process. Second one? Needs. The third one? Benefits. That was a bit unclear. And then, that was about matter. Now, manner, she was giving this in Japanese yesterday. So I have to talk about her Japanese use. Okay. I thought some Japanese language is funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And she kept saying, そして, そして, そして. You know, when we become nervous, we start to use the same phrase. And she was saying, そして, そして, そして all the time. And vocal quality, her voice was unnatural. I know you tried many ways, but I know her voice is strong and quite attractive. But she wasn't nervous. Not that nervous.
Very much enough. I feel almost fall down.
But still, she didn't look nervous. Yeah. But I thought she could be herself a little bit more. Anyway. And the stage use. She was using the stage, wide stage, but as you studied last time, you have to have a purpose of standing in some particular place and then move. But she didn't have any plans. That's what I thought. It was just moving. So both manner and matter could have been improved. So it was like, from my point of view, because I know her ability, it was a C presentation, ABC. So. But she got surprised because she has the ability to convince other people. So it wasn't bad, but bad from my point of view. Okay. All right. Now today's one. Okay. You just watched today, so you can remember something. Because you're studying English, let me just point out some important points in English. You may make mistakes, minor mistakes. Minor mistakes you keep making is S. You said $27. It's $27. Or one of the judge. It should be one of the judges. All right. But those are minor mistakes. You should never make major mistakes though. Minor mistakes, okay, permissible, because our language is not, native language is not English. But major mistakes, for example, award. It's Japanese. Award. Everybody, award. Not award. Yeah? That was the title of the presentation. Of course, it was done in a contest. That was done in Japanese. Japanese is Yume Award. But in English, Dream Award. Keyword. And more important, you misspelled foundation. You wrote foundation. F-A-N. F-U-N. You're getting money from them. F-A-N. I know you didn't have enough time, but that's a serious one. So you really have to be careful when you show something. Check your spelling. Okay. That's very important. This is broadcast, right? Okay. Now, about the content. Once again, great questions. What are difficulties? You didn't really have any focus, I suppose. And let's see, characteristics. Why Cambodian designs? This is important to talk about. Your motivation process. Cambodian designs, why Cambodia? And you had great short answers, right? Very good. Like characteristics, okay. Innocent, pure, colorful. One sentence answer, that's great. And you answer about why Cambodia, the size of the market was quite convincing too. So great. So you can include it in your speech. It can be short, right? What was your focus of this presentation, this speech, today?
Today? Today, I just did my message for you was applying for Dream Award.
Award, yes. Award.
Yes. Dream Award.
Next year.
Next year.
Oh!
If you have dream. And
maybe you can get 20 million.
Everybody has dream.
Yes.
And I was not confident at all. So, but somehow miracle things, already happened. So I wanted to say, if you started or if you applied something, your life will be changed. So, if I didn't apply, I wouldn't see Mr. Yunus, and I wouldn't see.
You didn't have nothing.
I didn't have any investment. So.
I see. Now I understood. I didn't understand from your speech. Because your speech has so many focus.
I didn't say that.
You should have said it at the beginning. Particularly when you have a short speech, your message should be very, very clear. If possible at the beginning. If not at the beginning, that's okay. But remember, catchy phrase. Catchy phrase. For example, if I were out, I would say, so next year, you. If you have a catchphrase like next year, you, why not you? Dream aboard. If you finish your speech like that, it's very strong. So finish with a punchline. But you wanted to explain so much. This happens when you have lots of ideas. It happens. Really choose one catchy phrase, and then just develop the speech from there. Right? Yes. But anyway, she really demonstrated her improvement in not only English but presentation skills. So let's give her the greatest round of applause. Great. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, this was really special. It's okay, right? The second one is also special. Cuts. You studied for, Wakana-san studied for 4 years already. This is her 5th year here. Kat studied only 1 year. So you see some difference too. But he's been one of the most serious students here, as you know. You don't need a slide, right? So let me just turn off. Can you turn off the thing? You have to. Otherwise, it takes to be purple all over. Okay. So let's welcome President Okura. Yes.
Hi, I'm Kazuma Okura. From this year, Tanike and I started our new company. And Mr. Sado said, tomorrow we published our first lecture book and his first book. And today, I want to ask one thing for you. It's very, very important things for us. Yeah. Now, this month we published his book, and when they're making his book, it's very, very to make his book is very helpful for us to improving our English. And so because his work and his book is very good, so we hope many people read this book. So I want to ask you one thing for you. Please, if you want to buy our book, please buy this weekend. Because if you buy these books by weekend, the book become bestseller in Amazon bestseller ranking. And now, the sales of bestseller book is deeply depends on the sales of bestseller book is deeply depends on the become ranking or not. So if you buy and Amazon ranking system is maybe decide the daily sales is decide the bestseller ranking. So if you buy the book tomorrow or day after tomorrow, maybe we can get best 5. So many people find his book, and many people can buy his book. So please, it's very important you buy the timing of you buy our book. Yeah, and of course it's a bestseller book, so maybe someone are worried how to buy it. So Saturday and Sunday, Tanike and I maybe stayed in Kaplan all day. So if you have some trouble to buy these books, please let us know anytime to how to buy this book. Thank you.
You didn't even start it. It was more than 3 minutes and longer than 3 minutes, I suppose. So do you have any questions, comments? Yes.
I want to buy them. And
By them too. By them.
By them.
Yes.
And you're gonna have a party.
Yeah, yes.
And I'd like to know about the party.
Okay, I'm a party manager. So let me announce about the party. It will be held on February 2nd, and We will have the party at Daikayama from 7:30, and the reception will start at 7. So if you are interested in joining the party, please let us know. Thank you.
This party for celebrating our company's purpose and publish his books.
Yeah, I also would like to buy it. And
Don't choose one.
and how much is it?
Sorry, I forgot it. One book is 300 yen.
Yeah.
So if you two books is 600.
Regular price is 500 yen.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
explain it.
Yeah, regular price is 500, but in February is campaign period, so you can buy 300.
Buy.
Great.
How many amount of to selling Mr. Ishiwata's book for you can get ranking on the Amazon site?
How many?
Books. How many books?
How many books?
Not the amount, the number. So how many books?
Maybe 200 or 300. Yeah.
Books a day?
Not hard.
Per day.
Per day, yeah.
300.
Yeah.
So per day is in ranking.
It's easy.
If you use your power.
It was his best speech that I have ever heard. Just for 10 seconds. You look so confident. For 10 seconds.
The first 10 seconds.
Can I make sure that when should I get these books?
So it's not decided. Now we are processing Amazon checking our book. Now Amazon checking our book. So after
They will
finishing
decide.
his check, you can buy.
His check, their check.
Their check.
So,
So after finishing check, we show on Facebook. We show start our book start to buy.
Do you think it's going to be morning time? Not midnight. They don't work midnight.
Maybe afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. Okay.
afternoon. Okay. So you said timing is very important. So all we need to get books on February fast, right?
Best timing is tomorrow night and or Saturday morning is the best time.
So first or second also.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
You should explain the title of the book.
Title. But the book is
Otherwise people can't order.
英語を本気でものにするための心構え。And second one is 英語を本気でものにするための学習法。So easy to find. You can find the Ustream in find box, find search box, Amazon in Amazon. Ustream you put. You can.
Ustream is difficult. Not yet. Okay. But anyway, I'm sure we're going to put the links to the books on our website and my blog. Thank you very much. Okay, now time for me to evaluate your speech. As you know, he just became president, right? He quit his company last year, and in January, just 2 weeks ago, Kaz and Tanike decided to start to be entrepreneurs and just started the company. So he's now president. I'd like him to talk like president. Was he like president? Okay, first 10 seconds. Look very confident. One thing we should avoid doing is laughing when we make mistakes. Right? First 10 seconds he was very serious and he said, I'd like to ask one thing from you. And then, important. I want to ask one thing from you. Very good speech. One thing from you. Clear. Focus is clear. So today's his speech is, he wanted to ask one thing. You should never laugh there. We call it teaser. Everybody teaser. Teaser is like an information. You say, here's what I'm going to ask. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You explain that first. There were no teasers from your speech. A teaser. And then, here's the teaser. But then you actually teased it. Like you laughed it off. That was not really good. Okay, anyway. Remember, don't giggle when you're talking about something serious. Giggle is not just a wonderful smile, but giggling. Stop. Okay? You don't have to sound like this. You're not a soldier, right? You should stand nicely. You learned. He joined one day program twice. Yeah, in this month. You remember? Okay, that's nicer, right? Okay, now let me go over this quickly. His point: buy the books tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Clear, but something unclear, which you said was still unclear, was why. Why? This was the most important point. You said something wonderful. You said that in the last 2 months, we're trying to compile his books. And we learned a lot of things from the books. So we would like you to read them. And we like people to read them, not just students. You could have said, I know my friends are going to read them. You are going to read them. I know. But what about people who don't know about Mr. Ishiwata or Ford? They will never read them. They will never get a chance. So that's why I'm asking you to buy the books. I know you're going to buy books, but buy the books tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Then clear. And also you can learn, you've been here for 1 year, so I'm sure you learned Obama style speech. Not? Yes, but for example, I'm not asking you just for Tsuchi Reto. I'm not just asking you for Mr. Ishiwata. I'm asking you to do better for the people in Japan. Something like that. Or for the people who have trouble with English study. That's why I'd like you to buy the books tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. It's going to be strong. Most of us tend to not just laugh while making mistakes, while talking about something serious. Not just laugh, but also hide the information. Something most important, right? You shouldn't be so kind of, you shouldn't be feeling embarrassed about talking about the real reason. I wanted you to talk a little bit more though, about why you two found it really beneficial to read my books. You simply said, we learned a lot. What did you learn? Right? Again, like what kind of speech? Process needs benefits, right? So what do people need to read? Process, 2 months. We read his blog post for 5 years. And then we learned these things. So I think there are needs for people to read, right? So what can they learn? What can they do? Right? Benefits. Kind of similar. Anyway, you have to talk about a little bit more about what you learned and share them, so you can be more convincing. Anyway, the best speech ever according to Shinji. The first 10 seconds. I'm sure it's going to be longer and longer. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 30 minutes, 8 minutes next year. How about the Dream Award? You have your own dream, right? So maybe next year.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, wonderful examples. Okay, thank you very much. All right, thank you. Now, shall we continue? The third speaker. And I'm sorry because the time is getting shorter. Well, really 3 minutes, okay, this time. Okay, so. Okay. All right. She's one of our best students that's been very serious. How many years have you been studying? Year and a half. Year and a half. Yes. All right. So let's welcome her with a big hand. Can you click?
Oh, yes. Yes, I believe design can change the world. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. I'm Hanae Hirakawa. Have you ever bought it to their ebook front cover? Anyone who bought to this cover, raise your hand. No one? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, really. I'm really glad to hear that. Yes, this cover is created by me. Yeah, but I'm not professional designer at all. And I found there are a lot of lacking information for that. So today I'd like to share with you what is important element for creating good ebook cover.
Okay, so the first point is font size. It was already mentioned by Mr. Ishiwata's blog, and in this cover, if this cover turns out to be small, we cannot find out what the book title it is. So the font size is very important element. And the second point is we can't find out what does he do. Yes, I love Mr. Ishiwata so much, and I like make him to be cool. I just focus on this point, but anyone who doesn't know Mr. Ishiwata cannot find out what does he do. Yes, he is a teacher. I know this, so I just put on his poster. But actually, if you see the real selected one, you can find out easily that he is an English teacher. And the third point is, I forget. Yeah, it's important. But anyway, yes. So that's why I'm very happy the Yukari's book cover was selected. And actually, I sent her email, and you are the one who should create book cover, because she created book cover, not book cover, but drama poster of Yoshimoto. And if you find, I'd like to share with you that story today. But if you check Mr. Ishiwata's blog, you can find that. And it was wonderful, so wonderful. And I sent her email to encourage her to do it. So I felt I'm so happy to be selected Yukari's one, and I felt the same thing as if it was selected, my cover is selected. And I strongly believe that Mr. Ishiwata's book will be changing Japan's English education situation by Tsuki Lector and Yukari's cover. Thank you all very much.
Thank you. All right. Now quickly, let me give comments. All right. And Hana, you can listen to me. Okay. She started with callback. Everybody callback. This phrase is used by Craig Valentine, who is a public champion, a public speaker champion. I mean, world public speaker champion. Champion of public speaking. All right. Anyway, he used the word callback. It means to refer to something that is previously been mentioned, said before. And she started by saying, yes, design is important, I agree. Right? That's callback. So this is a great technique. So she's showing lots of improvement. She was using some of the techniques naturally, callback. And also she was quite natural in speaking. I'm sure she memorized something. That's why she said, I forgot. But anyway. But she didn't sound as if she was talking out of memory. She was quite conversational. That was great. Right? So those are strengths. But most important thing, you started off very nicely. Yes, design is important. I agree. Don't you agree, ladies and gentlemen? Today I want to talk about my own design, clearly. Do you know that Mr. Ishiwata's books needed designers for his cover of the books? Did you vote for the contest? You suddenly started to say vote, and not many people could get it. You have to mention contest first, and vote. Did you vote? Did you vote for this design? And you have to show it clearly. And here you have to get out of your comfort zone. This is important. Otherwise, people cannot really understand what you're saying. But what you did was, did you vote for this? Like hiding. And people are reacting this way. You have to notice, maybe people can't see. So I have to go closer to you. If you didn't prepare the slide, then you have to go closer. And this was my design. So make sure what you're talking about, especially at the beginning, clear to the audience. Otherwise, audience will have a hard time catching up with what's being said. So a moment ago, callback, I talked about common speech. Don't be so shy about talking something important. Don't be so shy in the same way about showing something important. If this is your design, you should be confident and show it, right? So that's my first point. And you had 3 points. Again, you're using the stage okay, but you ended up here. You have 3 points, right? Great. First point, and the second point, and the third point. Have you ever practiced this? No. No practice. Okay. All right. But you could have just planned ahead of time. Okay, 3 points. That is first, second, third. And you can just have an outline. First point, second point, third point, just in case you forget something. Right? Because it's quite embarrassing. 3 points. The third point, I forgot. So, in order to avoid it, you need a memo. Just memo. So 1, 2, 3, right? At least. This is important. As important as not making spelling errors. Okay. All right. So, anyways, she's getting more natural, more confident. So, good luck to you. And I really would like to thank you for creating this design. Personally, I like this picture. But yeah, it's true. Who is he, right? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So, the next speaker is Naomi. All right. Naomi has been here for 2 years.
Same as Wakana.
Oh, I'm sorry. Same as Wakana. Same time. Studying same time. And actually, we studied much earlier too. A little earlier. 1 year earlier or something. At my old school. Phoenix. 4 years. 4 years. I'm sorry. I think. Okay. Let's listen to Naomi too. Yeah.
Right. Today, I'd like to make a speech, especially for possible readers for Mr. Ishiwata's new book. For you, reading with Mr. Ishiwata may change your life. In my case, unfortunately, not Mr. Ishiwata, but Mrs. Inagaki. January 7th, 2 guests visited forward. One is the former president of Phoenix, and the other is the former vice president of Phoenix, and her beloved husband. So, it made me, I really appreciate, and I'm so happy to see the blog, because they appeared on the portal, and after 5 years, finally, I can meet them again, only by the portal, but I'm so glad. Actually, I think this has changed my life. I'm now Mikiji Edo. As Mr. Ishiwata said, I've kept studying English school 5 years. 1 year in Phoenix, 4 years in Kevin, and 1 month in Howard. So, 5 years ago, I was a really small person. I'd like to look for some new English school, but there was an only criteria: the cheaper is the better. One day, I found one advertisement. It said 5,000 yen and 1 day course. You can learn 10 hours in a day. I thought it's the school for me. I joined because of the price. I really enjoyed the 1 day course, and at the meantime, I found it. I have an interest in this school, but still, I could not decide to enter the school. Mr. said suddenly, "You can have a meeting with Mrs. Can you try it?" "Yes, sure," I said it. So, next morning, 9 o'clock, I went to the Phoenix and had a meeting with Mrs. Oh, sorry.
Introduction time. Just, okay. 30 seconds more. 30 seconds more.
So, she said that I was still hesitant to join the school. However,
because I don't have the confidence. I was not sure. I was not sure I should invest myself to enter school. Means I need a lot of money, 300,000 yen in a year. So I'm not sure I have a value on that.
I would like to listen to this speech next time.
Okay.
Time's up. Thank you very much. Okay, so she's quite confident, very natural, and I was really surprised at, good surprise, the way you delivered Steve Jobs' speech last time. She had a kind of strange speech habits, speaking habits, speaking unnaturally. That was her talent. But now she's more and more natural, and she demonstrated last time, and today too. But you have to think about timing, right? Timing is crucial. I just mentioned callback. I gave a great chance. I made a mistake 2 years, and she said 4 years. Oh, okay. So starting from Phoenix 5 years, and maybe 1 year. Then you start. Ladies and gentlemen, like he just told me, I've been here for 4 years. But before that, I was at the school called Phoenix for 1 year. So 5 years and 2 months at Forward. A little bit of a joke. Humor. 1 month at Forward, maybe. Not 2 months. Anyways, you can start off like that. When you said this here, it was almost like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
You could have started from there. Make sure when you talk about someone people don't know, it takes a long time. You actually try to explain who Mr. Inagaki is and who Mrs. Inagaki is. Thinking about time limit, you want to shorten it. So just your brief background, and you can say, and then I want to talk about a person who changed my mind. That was the president of the Phoenix, Mrs. Inagaki. And she just happened to come here. Anyway, here's my story, right? My story. By the way, try speaking in the center as much as possible. She was staying here for too long because she wanted to talk about all the time. Mm-hmm. But basically, you want to talk in the center. And then, I was not a great student. In fact, I was looking for some cheap school. The cheaper the better. One day, I found out an advertisement, 5,000 yen for 10 hours. You know that, right? So I decided to apply. But then something changed. Right? So you have to make sure the time here should be a bit shorter. Because the main point, you have to stand straight. Stand in the center, and come back here and talk. Right? Anyways. But you're improving. So I'd like to hear this story, right, next time. Right.
In 3 minutes.
3 minutes. We didn't really understand how she changed your life yet. Okay, so thanks very much. The next speaker? Yes. All right, now, so many powerful speakers today. How many years have you been studying here? 20 years? you have to read her blog post too. She had many interesting question and answers. Anyway, please welcome her with a big round of applause.
First, let me ask you one question. Are you satisfied with using your time? Please also think about your lifestyle during my speech. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ayu Nakayama. If I ask myself with the same question, I answer, I can't be satisfied with spending all my time. Recently, I'm interested in asakatsu. Do you know that? Yeah, I really want to try it. And because it's very healthy and we can get something when we get up early and using early morning hours. So I want to try it, but my lifestyle is completely opposite side. Almost every day, I go back my home around 11:30, and after that, start checking the group page on Facebook. Then I go to bed around 2 a.m. So of course I can get up in the morning. Then I just have less than 15 minutes to get ready to go to my office. But my hope is getting up around 5:30, and I want to do something. For example, making lunch, or learning English, or watching American drama, and so on. And I want to go to bed before 12 o'clock. for my health. So I have been thinking how to change my lifestyle. But I felt it's a little difficult for me because that lifestyle is already one of the habits for me. So I was thinking, what's the best solution for me and what I can do for me. Then finally, I found the answer. I decided to move out and I will live in Shibuya from next weekend. Because I want to get up early, so I should go back home early. Then if I want to go back early, I should, if I want to get up early, I should go to bed early. And if I want to go to bed early, I should go back home early. So I decided to reduce the time between work and my home. And this is also my New Year's resolution. Already 1 month passed, but still I want to try it. So let me report the results if I succeed. And if you want to get up early together, let's do it.
Thank you very much. Surprising ending. That's one style. Great, great. Nobody expected ending. Living in Shibuya is the solution. Wow. Okay. Any comments? Any questions?
Asakatsu means waking up earlier.
Waking up early and doing something before start working. Yeah.
That was one thing that actually I was going to say. You said, asakatsu? I wanted to try it. You ignored the audience. You ask questions. Asakatsu? Of course, the audience would like to know the answer, right? But I started. Well, what's the answer? Whenever you say something, always answer it. You can ask questions. You don't have to wait until anybody answers, but you can answer it by yourself. It means, right? Okay. Clarify your keyword. This is something you have to know. Clarify your keyword. You have to know your keyword. One of the keywords today was asakatsu, which happens to be Japanese. So you have to be able to explain it in English too, for non-Japanese speakers, right? So that's doing activities, studying and working before going to work. Yes. All right. So that was great. All right. Asakatsu was great. Start. But then you say you have a problem. So the contrast is very interesting. Well, you think this is great, but you cannot do it, and that was a great idea. But asakatsu is a problem. That's a problem. Yes. Anybody else? Any other thing?
Why do you go home so late?
Yeah.
Almost every day I stay here.
Because of 4 hours. Right?
Yeah.
So you should move the upstairs, right? At last.
That was important too. And some people don't understand, right? We know. She always stays here. I said 20 years. Of course, that was a joke. But she actually lives here for 24 hours. So anyway, she needed to live near the school because she always is here. And she doesn't go home even at 10 o'clock. She always stays to practice. When I was 17, she said, already 11 p.m. The staff members want her to go home. So if you explain something like that, please. Okay. Anyway, great. Thank you very much. All right. Would you like to make a speech now, quickly, or next week? If you want, that's okay. Yes. You've been studying so hard. Okay. The last speaker today. Okay? Let's welcome Makoto. Yes.
Did you read Ishiwata's most impressive words recently? For me, I did. Yes. Good evening. My name is Makoto. I'm an English teacher at a junior high school, and this week, I made a most impressive word. These words by one of my students, and my student said, "Thanks to you, I began to understand English little by little. This is so impressive for me. I started my job last April, and my teaching skill is not so high, but I met very good students. So and these students, when she was in elementary school, she was special support class in Japanese with Shingaku, and she had learning disability, and when she was first grade and second grade, her English score was 10 or so, but from this April, I teach English after school once or twice a week, and at first she was only 10 scores by solving test questions of entrance examination of Tokyo Metropolitan High School, but recently she came to get 30 or more scores. So this was most happy story of my job. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Makoto. That's a sincere speech. I really love the way you talk. It's so sincere. But one thing, if you have the paper, if you feel uncomfortable, if you're not really confident, you can always hold the paper. It's okay to hold the paper. You can use your hand still. And if you're in trouble, you can do this instead of just looking this way. Alright? So everybody, if you're not confident, have a memo in your hand and hold it like this. If you have to talk like this, it's much better than this, this way and talk. You didn't need this so much, but. And then, again, your speech, standing like this. I wanted to say, okay, alright, the impressive word. What is the impressive word, right? Thanks to you, I started to like English. This is a story about one student. She belonged to a special class, and she only got 10 points the first 2 years. She hated English. Beautiful story, and then move here, and the 30 points, and Okay, next time, get out of your comfort zone. Okay, all right, thank you very much. And I'd like to continue a little bit for the audience too over there. So, Toru, can you roll still? Okay. We're going to do some exercise. We have 30 more minutes. Okay, and today, what I would like to do is to help you understand how to really improve your speech more. In the last 3-4 months, I was talking about how to use a stage. And I know you still need problems, right? So I would like to continue talking about it. But let me just talk about something more important. That is a story in your speech. Steve Jobs had a story, 3 stories, as you all know. And he had a story and a message. A story and a message, right? And I hope that is becoming clear to you as you've been practicing Steve Jobs' speech. But one thing you may not be able to learn from his speech is the power of dialogue. The power of dialogue, conversation. When you have a story, make sure you have dialogue. Okay? So what I would like to do today is to improve his speech. Let me tell you, Rick can improve his speech. Alright? Can anyone, would you like to show us your winning demonstration of the last part of the speech? Yeah. And because there are some new students. And can you do up to here? For prepare to that. Are you ready? 2 more paragraphs. You did it. Oh gosh! I thought she's ready to do a little bit longer than last time. Okay, anyway, because our time is limited, let me just go over quickly, right? You started like, I'm going to do quickly first. My first story is about death. When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, if you live each day as if it was your last, someday you will most certainly be right. It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool that I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, or fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. And then message. Remembering that you're going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You're already naked. There's no reason not to follow your heart. Very strong message up to here. And then, today, I want you to learn 2 paragraphs. This is important. Let me just do as Steve Jobs did. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. I had a scan at 7:30 in the morning, and it clearly showed a tumor on my pancreas. I didn't even know what a pancreas was. The doctors told me this is almost certainly a type of cancer that is incurable, that I should expect to live no longer than 3 to 6 months. My doctor advised me to go home and get my affairs in order, which is doctor's code for prepare to die. What's this speech? Do you understand? Okay, now, what I want you to do today is to change this part. Make it more dramatic. How dramatic was I? You don't understand. A bit too fast. But this is such a dramatic scene. Can you imagine what he went through? Include a dialogue. I would imagine, how many doctors would you imagine there, being there? The doctors told me, I'm not asking how many of you are doctors. When he said, the doctors told me, this was almost certainly, how many doctors were there in the room? Visualize it when you practice. Even for the recitation's sake, even when you don't change lines, always visualize the scene. I would now imagine, just for my practice and speech sake and for you to teach, for you to learn, three doctors and Steve Jobs. Instead of this, the doctors told me this was almost certainly a type of cancer that is almost incurable, that I should expect to live no longer than 3 to 6 months, right? I would go this way. The first part, I would just continue, same. But the doctors told me part, I would change. Listen for the difference. Okay? About 7:30 in the morning, I had a scan at 7:30 in the morning, and it clearly showed a tumor on my pancreas. I didn't even know what a pancreas was. One of the doctors hesitantly opened his mouth and said, Mr. Jobs, I'm really sorry. This is a type of cancer that is almost incurable. What? I replied instantly. How long should I expect to live? There was a moment of silence, and another doctor answered, maybe 6 months in the longest, but perhaps 3 months. Everything turned blue. I got speechless. I just heard my heart beating. Looking at me, so desperate, my doctor said, Mr. Jobs, you should probably go home and get your affairs in order. Get my affairs in order? It was a doctor's code for preparing to die. Thank you. Did you understand me? That's using dialogue. Which is more powerful? Of course, dialogue is more powerful. I just made it up, actually. I want you to make up some scene like this and learn how to include a dialogue. And one thing I want you to notice is that including a dialogue is different from normal. Including a dialogue is different from dramatization. Let's talk about dramatization. 3 doctors and Steve Jobs. what would you do? Basically, no narration, right? Then one doctor says, no narration. I'm sorry, Mr. Jobs. It's a kind of cancer that's incurable. Oh, really? How long should I? No narration. That's drama. But in speech, you need some narration. Okay. How about novel? What's the difference? This time, of course, narration. But sometimes too much narration in novel. You have to describe the scene, right? I was with 3 doctors. And, I was with 3 doctors. And one of the 3 doctors who looked this and that opened his mouth and said, okay, too much explanation. In speech, you have to shorten it. All right? And I'm going to talk about so many techniques used in speech using dialogue. But today, I want you to work on creating your own dialogue like a speech. Do you understand? I gave you some hint. So, I want you to get together with 5 people. 1 person, Steve Jobs. 1 person, narrator. 1 person, 3 people, doctors. Okay? I'll give you the paper right away. And you see, this paragraph is the paragraph in the bold typeface. I want you to change. I'm going to give you some time, like 5 minutes, to think about what to say in a group, and then start practicing. Decide a role. Okay, I'm going to Steve Jobs. I'm going to be a doctor. And try your ideas. I want you to improvise lines. Don't think too much. Okay? Just think about it, some discussion, and then start making a story. And I'd like to hear your speech. Got it? All right. So get the paper, and thank you very much for the audience over there. I hope to see you tomorrow too. Tomorrow we're going to start at what time, Hidemi?
9 p.m.
9 p.m.?
Yeah.
I thought you started at 2. Tea break.
We have the program. So
Short program, 2 p.m. for 15 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
15 minutes. And
Pretty program.
at night, from 9 to 10.
From 9 to 10. Sorry, it might go longer than 9 to 10 because I've got so much to talk. So tomorrow I'm going to talk. I'm going to speak to you in Japanese. So please look forward to it. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Now, students, let's continue. Oh, okay. I will give. Okay, why don't you? No. Sorry.
We made the paper to explain how to buy the book Mr. Ishiwata's.
Very important.
Please have it. Thank you.
So while you're looking at it, let me just explain what I meant. So you see, by the way, the paper here. Oh, before I forget, this is quite important. H here. Future class base. Come, not regular.
I want to explain how to read. Because the Kindle book we can read using Kindle application on using iPhone and iPad. Kindle application. Sample we are making now. And about how to buy the book and how to install the application of Kindle, we made a paper for 4 students. And we will share how to do it on Facebook too. So for 4 students, please have the paper on the at the reception here. And for others, please look at our our website, Facebook. Thank you.
We should basically download Kindle software for free. And then on that site, website,
On Kindle site, Amazon Kindle site, we can buy the book.
just Google, not Google.
On Google, we can search Kindle.
Kindle.
Yes, by the word Kindle, and find the Kindle store website and search the book. With, yes, Puchireto or the search word is Ishiwata Makoto or Puchireto or title of the book. Title of the books are 英語を本気でものにするための心構え and 英語を本気でものにするための学習法。
One of the students tweeted that she bought the book already.
Actually,
We can buy it.
yes. One of the books is published already.
So is it okay to buy it, or you want us to wait until the weekend, right?
Wait. Next morning.
Tomorrow morning. Yeah. Bye. Start buying.
Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow.
Okay. Good for their sale.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 and at 9. See you.